walk around the compound. I wanna see some cats with some pizza. Cassie, Squeaks are the best around. I think it's time to walk around the compound.
What? Hi. Hi. No, it's not time. It's not time yet. She thinks that I'm bringing evening treats, but that's not me. That's not me. That's either Des or our new intern Ava will bring you your dinner. That's not me. I don't have that. Do you see dinner in these hands? Yeah, that's right. She says no. She was laying on the bed, and then she basically did an excitement lap. She got off, and then that's why when I first started walking up, you couldn't see her because she had gotten off the bed. So I locked eyes with her when she was right there, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cute. And then she got off. I hit play, But it's what are you gonna do? It's you're already in the room. You gotta go. You gotta make it. You gotta make a thing of it. This is real unscripted, reality-based programming. Isn't that right? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look. look at this guy. Where are you? Okay. Hi. Hello. How are you? He's a good boy. You're a polar bear. He says, no, come back. Hi. All right, I gotta go. All right, let's go back into the compound. Let's do this. I was walking around earlier. Just walking around. Hi, Noe. Hi. In the compound. Yeah, I was walking around in the compound. Without my phone. Uh-oh, flop. Oh, yeah, that was a big one. Oh, boy. Wow. Goodness. Yeah, Cassie's doing that thing. She's making that noise now. She's decided to up. Yeah. She's decided to up her squeak game. Not 100% sure as to why, but Heidi suspects that ever since moving her out of the round pen, and she doesn't share an immediate adjacent perimeter with Milo, that she might be getting a little bit more exclamatory as far as just I wish for company. I wish to have company at this moment right now. It's kind of the working theory. Don't have anything to bet, because it's not like we can ask we can't ask Cassie to fill out a survey. We can't give her a clipboard and a pen and be like, all right, just 1 to 5, how does this make you feel? Hi, baby. Hi, sugar pie. But of course, it's, and this is the other thing. Well, then move her. But it's no, you have to understand. It's that she does seem to be jeepers. Just saw it was a family. They have a truck. They have 3 kids just in the bed of the truck. So, there you go. So I guess, you know, Cassie, you've come to really... And look, she's like, I have come to appreciate the finer things of the vet center enclosures. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff. Like we have rainbow pillows. That's cool. I didn't get those when I was in the main enclosure. I was wondering, could you build another one? Here's the thing. Could you please keep me in this enclosure? Okay, with all of the toys and the fun stuff, and then the people that walk by. And then could you also build another one that Milo can not live in, but he can just visit? We think, but we don't know. We don't know. But she does. She's been making this kind of really kind of weird, interesting, kind of crazier high-pitched squeak. So, not exactly sure where that came from. But she's been doing it for a few weeks now. Just randomly. Look at these little guys. Hi, Mr. Milo. They kept on going back and forth. I was gonna walk up, you know, just be like, "Hey, fellas, kids, you know, you don't have to," because they were, and it's, look, we have people and they drive by, and a lot of times kids are like, ah, but they kept on just like trying to roar at the cats, and it's not even like the cats were like that upset. Maybe it was like I was just getting more annoyed. I was gonna be like, hey guys, you don't have to roar. Besides, that doesn't work. They're not gonna answer back. I would be like, look, if you just wanna, you can just talk to them and be like, hi, tiger. That they will probably respond to that a lot better. But I think that whoever was driving, that was dad or an uncle and everything, was like packing a bunch of little kids. They were like little. They were like 6, 7 years old, and there were 3 of them in the back of a truck. And I don't know if it was a dad, could have been an uncle. That's an uncle. That could be a big uncle move. But I was walking up. I was kind of making my way back over there, and I think he saw it. He was like, brrr, and instead of going this way, he just went nope. And then because I was thinking, you know, it's like, the kids, like, what are they? It doesn't, whatever. It's not a big deal, and it really isn't. But then I started also thinking, just like, you know what? What if you were just like driving around, and then you just like went randomly up to like some, you know, rancher and his cows, and just started to his cows, and the rancher would be like, please don't do that to my cows. And now when I started looking at it from that context, I'm like, you know what? I should go say something. Oh. And it kept it. That was the other thing, because I guess the biggest thing is I'm trying to webcast, and really it was a distraction. I'm trying to talk. I keep on losing my train of thought because I just like hear just and I'm like, I can't think straight. That's really what I should have gone up. Like, excuse me, do you know that I'm making YouTube videos right now? I'm making videos for the internet. Hello. Okay. So different camera settings. Keep on switching them around, changing the aspect ratio. Been watching the WandaVision. That's fun. Good show. Just, you know, new MCU stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's all right. This is great. I'm happy with that. I don't care if it's not. I understand Martin Scorsese. that it may not exactly be cinema, that it's basically the movie equivalent of going to a theme park ride, and I am okay with that. And here's the thing, I agree. I agree with you, Mr. Scorsese. Love your work, by the way. Nothing that you say, what you're saying is not wrong. And also, I guess I don't care. Is what I've come to realize. Yeah. Just certain things that you like, and you know, even though like, you like that, some people, you know, I guess you just like you just go like, yeah, yeah, I do. What was it's that Jim Gaffigan bit, like when he was talking about McDonald's, and just because it may not be McDonald's, like that still can be your McDonald's. Well, sure. That's one of... Oh, hi, Ren. Melissa says hi, by the way. Melissa says hi. You got stuff in there. And I hear you. I hear you, Yano. I hear you. Yeah. Watched WandaVision. Then watched that Soul movie. I was just really Disneying it up today. Just really Disneying it up. Hi. Hi, Ren. Getting a drink. Hi. Hi, mister. I like that movie, Soul. It was really good, actually. And it's not a stretch to say, oh, yeah, Disney. Oh, imagine that. Pixar makes like a really kind of like emotionally resonant film. An emotionally resonant animated feature. But it was really good, and then it was well constructed, like pretty much everything that Pixar does, and there were, you know, definitely some very kind of like moving and touching parts. Yeah. That I enjoyed very, very much. Hi. I guess from a thematic sense, like that. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, maybe that movie kind of hit me a little different, considering some of the things I've gone through, like within the last, you know, the better part of like a year, like the last 8, 9, you know, 10 odd months, something like that. And then like that movie, some of the overarching themes or the thematic kind of things that your protagonists like come to understand, I guess at the end of the movie, like mimic a lot of the different things that I've come to also kind of like come to understand and appreciate myself. And I'm being kind of vague about it intentionally because I don't want to be too spoilery, because, you know, it's like a relatively new movie. It was really good. It was really good. It was really good. And I had toast. I had toast today. Some of that stuff that like really thick, like thick bread. That really thick bread that's got like the flour kind of sprinkled on the top. I'll get to you. The really thick artisan bread. Ooh, a little dusting of magic. Ooh, a little bit of extra flour. Oh, did this come from a bakery? That's what I want to think about when I reach for that bread. Oh, a real fancy man's bakery. Look at all the extra flour that they have. Oh, you know it's really good when they just are throwing flour around like that, you know? Hey, oh, Mr. Moneybags over here, you know, using flour as a decoration. Hi. One more move? More move. More move. I guess that counts. That counts. Yay! Hi. Hello. I had toast, and I had toast in the English way, where you spread on the butter, and then on top of the butter, you put some of the jam. Butter. Lots of butter, by the way. I don't skimp on the butter. Max, do you skimp on the butter? They're both into margarine, it would appear. They're both into margarine. They're margarine kitties. Get out of here. Get out of here with that butter. We like hydrogenated corn oil. We don't... That's... You get your milk products out of here, mister. All right. Sorry, Max. And I like the European style butter. Get the Kerrygold. Get the Kerrygold. Oh, that sounds good. European style butter is good. Amish style butter is also good. I like European style. And then jam. Not jelly, jam. Delish. Some people hear that and they're like, ew, that's gross. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great. But then it made me realize, like, hey, what else? And it's okay if that's not you. Sure. You might hear that and be like, ugh. But then there's like those weird food combinations that might sound gross. You know, like, of course, and everyone, you know, someone always says, like, well, if you take your french fries and dip them in ice cream. It's like, people know that. That's a thing. People know. Salty sweet, sure. I don't think it's bad. That one's like one where I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's just like, oh my God. Whoa, that was amazing. It's like you dip it and you're like, okay, that's pretty good. But it's not a life-changing kind of thing. But I know some people that's just like, that's the only way I can eat them. And it's like, all right, it's your thing. It's fine. So I want to ask this, and I probably have asked this. I think that we've even had conversations like this in the past, but I want to go back to that because I always think it's a fun conversation topic. So please go into the comment section below. If there's any weird or like not necessarily, but just like sometimes different food combos that some people might think are kind of gross, but you're just like, hey, look, I like it. That's kind of my thing. You know, like I like pecan ice cream with raw onions, and some be like, huh, that's really weird. That's interesting. And then it's like some people might be like, you know what, that does actually sound kind of good. You know, like, hey, like it may sound gross, but it's actually okay. There's a difference between something like sounding gross and actually being gross. Because if you sit there and go down to the comment section like, well, a lot of people think it's gross, but I eat boogers, and I gotta tell you, it's really good. It's like, no, that's just gross. That's just, but you said that I thought this comment section was gonna be a safe space. Like, no. I don't think you really got the spirit of what it is that we were trying to accomplish here. You know, so, yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing. People might be like, oh, that sounds awful. You put the butter down first and then the what? What? Or is that actually an American thing? I can't remember. Is that an English thing or is that an American? No. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know if that's a thing that only happens here in America. Because I remember either hearing that it's like I remember hearing a thing where someone either went to America and someone went from America, went to England, and then they were like, and they do their toast this way, and it's crazy. Or vice versa, where someone from England came to America and they were like, and they do their toast in a most peculiar way. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, no. And then, of course, there's always the weirdos down from Australia who are like, hey, we eat all toast with Vegemite and scorpions. And you're like, you guys are weird. And, there you go, that right? Just give me a beer. Oh, you crazy South Equatorians. Whoa. All right. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. Wait, is there a flop? Is there a flop? Yes, there is. All right. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed, and we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a cat that loves to squeak. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there are cats with cute little feet. So there are cats, cat. Oh, there are cats with stripes and there are cats with manes. So let's watch as Derek walks around the compound tonight.